Hey guys, Stealth here and welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. I am finally more or less capable of recording videos again without launching into a massive volley of cuffs. And hopefully there won't be too many pauses in this video, which means that I'll still be cuffing here and there. Now, today what I have for you is a very little known conflict in history because it didn't actually take place. This is a skirmish between the French Empire and the Italian Empire in 1890. And in 1890 they had a bit of a skirmish with 10 light cruisers per side. I don't think the light cruisers get enough attention, especially the early ones. And let's have a look at what the AI throws together. What I'll be doing is letting the AI build the ship, and I'll be commanding the ships. So I'm just going to have to work with whatever the AI provides. I'm playing the French side. Opening range is 8,000 meters, which even in this day and age of 1890 does not exactly mean that you're going to hit stuff. Because the targeting systems back then were not great, shall I put it. Not great. So, let's see what the AI designs. Auto design. Those are some big turrets. We got a 7-inch gun. One of each. We have casemate guns, 2-inch, and that is it. Oh, sorry, no, we have 4 underwater torpedo tubes of 15 inches. We have a whole, wow, we got compound armor. Hold your horses, we got compound armor. We're not running around with iron plates over here. These things are very slow at 20 knots. Long range displacement of 2250 and few bulkheads. I think that last bit could be a problem. Because even in this old era, fire can be a real hazard. And if you have few bulkheads, you might find that your ships go down very, very quick. Right. What are we using as propellant? Black powder. That's because the rest hasn't been invented yet. Reduced ammo torpedoes? Really? Curious choice. We do have enhanced reloading. Fire control. What is this fire control and rangefinder that you speak of? It hasn't been invented yet. So basically point gun at enemy and hope that something hits. Alright, let's see what I can cook up with these things. This is going to be a really weird battle. I have a 4-4 and 2 formation. The enemy's been spotted to the north. What? Hold on. You're telling me that at 8,000 meters, you cannot even see the enemy? Is that what's going on here? I mean, it's not entirely impossible, but I'm used to the more late-range battles where at 30,000 meters you can actually spot stuff. Look at these cute little things. They do seem to not be that seaworthy, though. Judging by how much is, well, both bashing into the waves, but also coming out of the water. The whole stern seems to be coming out of the water, and the props aren't even spinning. So that's a bit weird. These are calm waves? Really? What are rough waves like, then? Apparently they're much, much worse than this. Alright, let's see if we can find the enemy. Oh, that damn cuff. It is really frustrating, because with this cuff I feel fine otherwise, but the cuff just makes it so that I cannot record videos. Because my throat dries out thanks to talking, I start coughing more and more and more, and things just start to spiral out of control from there. Ah, the enemy. The enemy is materialized at a whole 4,000 meter range. Yeah, here we go. Now, these things take 20 seconds to reload one of these turrets. That's hilarious. The accuracy currently at 3.5 kilometers is so bad that the Armorique even refuses to fire. Whereas, interestingly, the others are interested in firing. At least they try. Oh, right, we have smoke screens. I forgot about that. Please tell me these... Yep, they're armed with torpedoes. No, they're... No. Sorry, that was my own cruiser. I don't know if these are armed with torpedoes. I can tell you that they're armed with... Well... guns which are definitely far smaller than mine. Definitely not the 7-inch. Could be 4 or 5-inch. I guess we'll know soon enough. Now those torpedo tubes. They're oriented in pretty shitty locations. I want one group over here, and I want the other group there, and I want the lead group to start turning starboard. How long is it going to take for that turret to turn around? Oh, actually, this might be a free spinning turret. So it doesn't have to go all the way over to the stern. It can just pass through, or pass, well, yeah, I guess mostly through the ship. The 2-inch. I'm sorry, do you think that's going to do anything? Maybe set a fire. Maybe. Two and a half kilometers, and we're getting about 4% accuracy. Oh, joy. Have we even done any... No, we haven't even done any damage. There's quite a bit of shell fire going over, back and forth. So far, nothing. No hits whatsoever. And sure enough, being inside a smoke screen does not help. Yeah, 6-inch guns. And 3 and 2, but you have no torpedoes. That is interesting. Because if you have no torpedoes, I'm gonna go in there and hit you with my sword. But mostly with torpedoes. Full speed ahead, 20 knots. Charge in. Eventually. Can you even call it a charge if you're doing 20 knots? What's their armor like? None. Oh, well, same can be said for me. Here we go. First bit of damage is done. The Calabria. And we've inflicted 4 points of damage. Don't worry, those numbers are rookie numbers. We're going to do a lot more. Because if one of these things hit, we're actually potentially sinking these in one blow. Let's see, where's... Yeah, this is the 4 group. Come on. Yes, there we go. 85. Now we're getting them. Torpedo away. How fast are those? 29 knots. Oh, that's not bad. Yep, this is the torpedo. Alright. He is probably going to be sinking down to flooding. That means I want the starboard torpedo launcher on the other cruiser, which is currently approaching, the Urania. How are my ships doing? Not terrible. Not terrible. We have a fire going on the Mulhouse, or Mulhouse, as the French might pronounce it. Yes, there goes the Calabria. Look at that. The whole ship's a mess. Oh. This ship is not doing very well either. Flooding, fire, engine damage. Come on, get those torpedoes away before you die. There we go. First blood goes to the French. The Armorique is trying to fall back, having taken too much damage. She's going to try and fall in with the Flora, I guess. This is your target. Oops. That thing was already dead, guys. No, sorry, it was not already dead. This is the new ship, or a different ship. This is the Urania. Was the Urania. They seem a little disadvantaged not having torpedoes. Here's another torpedo coming out from the Armorique, trying to hit the Cornelio Silla. Come on. With the level of protection that these ships have, you only need to get lucky once. They are already down 2 ships. Cornelia, just keep sailing. There's no problem here. There's no risk. There's no torpedoes. There's no fish. There's no explosive devices in the sea here. Oh, it's gonna miss. Cornelia just managed to dodge that. Looks like the Etna is living up to its nickname and seriously being on fire at this point. Interestingly, it's also taken some flooding damage. There goes the Cornelia. Although, what hit the Cornelia? I knew there were 2 torpedoes, but... Hold up. I'm seeing a detection of enemy torpedoes. But I'm not seeing any... Yeah, here. It was flooded. Belt... stern belt extended. No, it was not a torpedo hit. Just good old gunfire. I'm actually surprised that most of my ships are still operational. There goes Etna. But had this battle been in reverse, I think we would have seen vastly different results. Because I just used the torpedoes to the maximum of my capability. Oops, ammo explosion. If the enemy had had torpedoes, I would have been ducking and weaving and trying to avoid everything. Which, from, let's say, 40 torpedo launchers is just straight up impossible. So I would definitely start losing ships. As it stands, I'm gonna lose the Mulhouse, or however the French are supposed to pronounce that. And I think that that might be the only ship that I'll lose in this battle. It is amusing seeing all of these light cruisers just square off with their 7-inch guns. Look at this. Chasseloup-Luba. There goes the Liguria. We're fighting at 1.6 kilometer range, and they actually have a respectable accuracy of 11%. Fire sets. Structural integrity going down. Pretty quick as well. They have minimum bulkheads. That makes even my few bulkheads look good. Yep, there we go. There goes the Umbria. That was over there. They only have 3 ships left? Are you kidding? Did we seriously not lose any ship? Even the Mulhouse is still alive. Well, just, but it's not dead yet. Flooding. And then it's just the Luigi Cardona. Oh, this poor thing. Etruria. Seriously being set on fire by everybody now. And there she goes. That sounded very much like a torpedo launch from the Chasseloup. If this thing spots it... it's already turning away. Well, here we come. 20 knots, full steam ahead. Versus the only 17.5 knots from the Luigi. She's definitely not getting away. I guess this is going to be a 10-0. Prepare to board. 500 meter range. 400 meter range. How close can I get these ships? Unfortunately, ramming is not a thing yet. Maybe they'll introduce that later. Although, seeing how the AI commands ships, maybe ramming speed is going to be more favorable to the AI than to me. 300 meters. That sounded like a torpedo launch. Oh, just look at this. Yep, torpedo in the water. Oh dear. Whew, whew. Nice. Very, very nice. This one definitely goes to the French. Holy crap. So that was a very fun, quick battle. At least I hope you found it fun as well. I had a lot of fun. If you have any good ideas for these quick little fights, let me know down below in the comment section, and I'll see what I can whip up. Anyway, that's all for today. Thank you for watching, and hopefully tomorrow slash later sooner. Jesus, slash later sooner what? Hopefully soon longer battles with a normal operational voice and throat and no more coughing. Thank you for watching. See you guys soon.